Welcome back to Suladan Plays Ayumi Enhanced Edition. Before we start, I should note that the flashlight bug and a few other miscellaneous bugs have been fixed in a recent patch. This is actually a week behind. Episode 9 just released this morning when I'm recording this. This one's a week off. But yes, that has been fixed, so you shall no longer fear looking into the security cameras. And if you do happen to find any other places where this glitch happens or other glitches happen, please report them. The dev is very helpful and very nice and really quick to sniff out and fix these things once they're reported. Really have to applaud that. I thank you, dev. You're a very nice person. And I really enjoy. Okay, I don't have that yet. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to spend the monies. And I went through all these rooms, if memory serves. The key fits. It better fit for 1,000 credits, because if it doesn't fit, then I'm suing that machine in there for fraud. I will use the lawyer machine in the other office. We shall begin the machine versus machine war. If memory serves, this is a very parenty room. I'm sure it was here somewhere. What was I looking for? Oh, come on. I'm gonna knock the volume down a little bit, just preemptively. Don't mind me, that is not foreshadowing at all. I mean the volume limiter, not your volume. Eh? No, not these eggs again. Why are there two of them? Why are they in my parents' room? And yes, it's because of this music that, while beautiful, in the previous playthrough of the Game Jolt version, I'm having to drop my volume, played loudly enough as to completely block from hearing me speak. I really like it though. I would just recommend tuning the volume down a little bit. Not specifically due to the volume, but because of the frequency of the notes. You would want a lower volume because it helps with clarity. Anyway, we're gonna move forward because this is starting to really distract and confuse me. Yes, scream at the eggs. The eggs, they shall hear you. Mama, Papa. Hey Ayumi, it's Mama. How's it going? I know we haven't spoken in a while, but me and Dad were all busy, honey. We're so sorry, Whispers. Soon we'll have our money problems fixed, though. They won't stop. And we can spend time together again. We know this trip to Taragama might seem scary to you, but head hurts. This is actually a great opportunity for Earth to acquire some raw materials. We'll arrive there soon enough, where you will see his angels all over the sky. Monsters. Wings. Devils. Remember when you were a tiny little baby and me and Dad took you to the swimming pool? You loved it. When we get to Taragami, we're gonna all take a big dive in the lake there. Wouldn't you love that, Ayumi? We went too far. We're all going to have a lot of fun swimming in Lake Holly with Cthulhu beneath our feet. It's a Lovecraftian thing. I have to insert Cthulhu there. Ticket to escape parts. Back to Earth. From now on, we will always be together, Ayumi. You, me, Dad, your brother. All of us a happy family. Ayumi, get out of here. Carcosa. Carcosa hungers. Escape pod train ticket acquired. I'm sorry, the green text for some reason amused me greatly. Mama. You again. Leave me alone already. What do you want? Ayumi. Rejuvenation disabled. Escape the room. Wow, such escape, such danger, such difficulty, such move 3 squares and jump through a vent. He can't follow me in here. Or can he? Papa, why? What about Mama? You forgot one of your parents, child. I'm getting out of this place. I love the music. I love this music that's going on right now. With that out of the way, I'm going to drop the volume limiter back. down to its usual value. What I was saying before is that the more frequent the high points of amplitude in a given track are, the lower the overall volume needs to be. I'm not sure how to describe it in technical terms. Basically, the more frequent the loud parts are, the quieter the overall thing needs to be, because it will be perceived as louder, whereas more sparse loud points will be perceived as quieter. Like this music right here is at a lower volume, and it's really fitting, whereas the previous one was... It's also to do with the frequency of the notes. Higher frequency notes tend to be perceived as louder, lower frequency notes tend to be perceived as duller. Not duller, quieter? I don't know. But anyway, it is a very subjective thing. It's not opening. Okay, you caught me on that one. That startled me. I love the certain floor panels having noises attached, because that one legitimately startled me. Unresponsive. I've never had a door respond to me, though. Oof. I jumped through there rather quick. Well, I don't know what's up here, though. It's not responding. Typical. Come on! Open, you stupid thing! Open! Only one of them will open. How suspicious. How totally not me just avoiding these things. Wow, this was... What is that chamber up there? Should that worry me? Excuse me! Was that there in the other one and I never saw it? I need to pay more attention to where I'm going. 50 credits! I may indeed need to put a volume limiter on this, because we're getting more frequent music. And while it is beautiful music, it's just... I'm just gonna drop that down to make sure that it doesn't overwhelm anyone. Because it sure is overwhelming my poor ears a little bit. I'm gonna drop that volume down slightly. I love my keyboard. It has volume buttons on it. And they only affect the, me. That doesn't affect the recording for some reason. Like, I can completely mute my end and it'll still record. I'm back in the medical ward. Looks like the route's clear from now on. Let's get out of this spaceship. Rejuvenation re-enabled. Machine just shows a green line, as they often do when they're not hooked to anything living. The key is on. The key is on? The key is on. The key is on? How is key on? The key reader is on? The keypad is on. But the key is on? The key? How is on key? Oh, hello, I forgot you were here. I remember you. I'm gonna go over into this room where I know there's a save point. Yay! Save points for everyone. Wait, don't I still have the, Oh, hello, I remember you. I'm not going in here. I've still got... I still don't know where that mysterious key goes, actually. Yeah, we went through here. And at some point we're gonna trigger him just by going in and out of all these doors, so... just be wary of that as an eventuality. I've already been in that room. This is the one where we found they were keeping files on us and being generically weird. Excuse me? Well, there's 100 credits that I should have already had. Why is there violin stings going in the background? This is the most horrific elevator in the world, clearly. Where do I need to go? To the cafeteria, apparently. Why not? Oh good, it's safe in here. I cannot say just how much... I mean, I cannot speak highly enough for how much I love this flashlight. Also, in the dev notes I found Steam update log. The second part of this code is found in another RPG made by the same creator, and the first part of the code that you find in this game opens a chest in that game. So you find the code there, use it here, you find a code here and use it there. It's really neat. It's got like 1,200 credits in it on normal and 700 on Nightmare. Where are all the stars? Where are you? Excuse you, caterpillar. I am trying to have an existential moment staring at the beautiful rainbow abyss. Don't appreciate your meddling. What's in here? Oh. Bro, show me these before. It controls the lights of the cafeteria, but it needs a power cell to work. But I have a power cell. I did not ask to use that. And it didn't make anything light up. I take offense to you having stolen my power cell. You should ask. Ask before you take power cells from people. You paid me 100 credits, so I guess I can let it slip. Various rags and chemicals for keeping the place tidy. Oh, I guess I just go to the bus station. Oh, hello there. You weren't here before. Okay. So. Nope. I told you he was eventually gonna happen. Thing to be aware of, and thing that I do find occasionally annoying. I'll get to it in a minute. Okay, that's enough of that. Thing I need to point out. Yes, I will do it down here. Some of the caterpillars are, I'm trying to think of a nice word for it. In an RPG, the game is designed using a tile of grid, or a grid of tiles. Grid of tiles, that sounds better. The caterpillars are actually occupying a 2x2 grid, which in certain cases causes them to collide with you when you really don't look like you would. Like, this one obviously would collide with me. The one down here, for example... See, it looks like I could easily walk onto that tile, and it is literally covering just that tiny little corner, like right there. Right there on that tile. But it's still lethal. It's a side effect of the way that the game is designed by tiles, so that if it occupies part of a tile, as far as the game is concerned, it occupies the entire tile. It's kind of one of those things where the hitbox doesn't quite line up with where you think it would. But anyway, whatever this is, it's grown bigger. It seems to be pulsing slightly. It's like those fat insects. I mean, the cat... You weren't here before, sir. I don't trust you. Kakos are hung, isn't it? Why? Why can I poke that? Access to unvisited areas prohibited. Members 16 years or older or younger unless authorized ticket is provided. And we can rightly assume that puppies are younger than 16. Excuse you, lighting system. I think you're drunk. Go home, lights. What happened to the greenhouse? Is the greenhouse nightmare mode only? That wouldn't surprise me. Non-responsive. It is too responsive. It beeped at me. I'm sorry. That is not non-responsive. That is it beeped at me. I mean, non-responsive, it wouldn't even beep at me. And yes, I'm nitpicking for the fun of it. I'm not actually criticizing that. Just mops and bleach. I love how she said it before you actually hear the door open. She just psychically knew what was in there. 600 credits. Multi-religion enlightenment system, discoveries, and hyper train station. Discoveries is the name of the escape pods. That's where I'm at. Wait. This is clever. This wasn't here before. You blocked off my path with caterpillars. So I could technically just buy this and go that way. There should be a save room at some juncture in here. I suspect I'm gonna need to hide. This is the only time hiding places have ever been important in this game. It smells awful. I love that sound effect. I love that hiding place is there. I just don't know what I'm hiding from. Which should be all the more unnerving, but... August 7th. Patricia stayed in my apartment tonight. It was a perfect evening by all accounts. Liturgy's 9's teachings felt even more enlightening than usual today. I suppose Patricia felt the same, explaining perhaps my good luck. Excuse me. I think I'll go to the religion center tomorrow, too. August 10th, yet another perfect day. As we get closer to Tarigama, people in the religion center look much more active than usual. I guess I should thank Liturgy 9 for this as well. Lately, he just seems so much better at what he does. The only weird thing was a minor headache I had in the evening, but it was nothing an aspirin couldn't fix. No one will believe me. I can hear knocking on my apartment's door all night, but no one will believe me. Some kid had nothing better to do than disrupt my sleep. Because of this idiocy, I couldn't get an ounce of sleep and was tired the whole day, and the stupid officers insist that all the kids are under strict surveillance. Well, the kids didn't do it, some idiot did. Probably a Muslim or some other weirdo jealous of how pristine our quarters are. That, sir, is rude. I don't know anything about a tradition of going around knocking on people's doors at night in that particular religion, but moving on. It's been 3 days since I got proper sleep. My eyes are heavy, but every time I doze off, the knocking returns, followed by someone laughing. For me, this stopped being funny from the first day. Now it's just torture. Stop laughing! Stop whispering. You're making my head hurt. Hurt? Hurts? I'll feast on your entrails, brats. August 18th, record 2. What do you know? Good and bad news. As for the good news, turns out atheists were wrong. There is a God out there beyond any shadow of doubt. As for the bad news, I don't think he is good news. This will be my last entry. His servant, the puppet, is calling now. I'm going to go to sleep so that my body can be jellified. From that, a new, more worthy life will be born. If anyone ever reads this, do not resist. This is the will of Cthulhu. Goodbye. Well, that's not a good sound. Hide. Energy drinks. Bro says I'm not old enough for him yet. Not that I'll ever see Bro again or anyone else from the spaceship. Well, there is no hiding in this room. Just more Rejuve things. A mini-map of the spaceship. It's too complicated, though. Plus, I don't have a legend for all the symbols. Is that a joke about the fact that the game doesn't have a mini-map? Need to get out of here fast. Why did you say that as we went through a door? Books here are weird. Some of them have, like, strange velvet covers. It's a copy of the same book I had in my closet, The King in Yellow. Large collection of horror games. Oh, come on. No internet again? I don't know if there's actually a timed thing going on. Or bloody hand marks. Or whether it's just... I knew about this being here from last time. Whether it's just generally being spook. Everything in here smells horrible. Makeshift guillotine. And you can actually read what's on the wall now with the upgraded flashlight. Carcosa hunger. Same message as before. Skulls. And they're all missing their jaw for some reason. I don't know what those are. I'm guessing they are toes. For he has begun a toe collection. I don't like it when there's no save points. Multi-religion center. Oh dear. This one's a text wall. Rose says it's the only reason it exists is because of something called political correctness. Mom and Dad are saying that they're Buddhists. Coda says me and him are atheists. If someone tells you what you are, that's typically... moving on. I don't think I've ever prayed before. Makes me an atheist, right? Depends. As technology advances, people need religion less and less. Oh, that is much less of a text wall. No dreamland anymore. Where is save point? That is what I want. I don't like going long times without saving. Creepy smiling face. Having Quake 64 flashbacks from that one. Angel. Maybe it's what I don't know what Christians believe in as well, but that doesn't look like any angel I've ever seen. Face in pain, saying bound sister. I'm gonna go this way. Mom and Dad used to take me here. Bro was always against it. Whoever did this must have really hated this place. The whole room is damaged. Yeah, be careful. There is accidentally collision with caterpillars in here. I died in the last, well, the Game Jolt version from that. Console to communicate with Liturgy 9. That sounded close. I best get out of here fast. It's definitely moving like it has a pulse. Yeah, I think it's that thing getting ready to wake up. That is an ominous puddle of blood right there. But we're not going to worry with that. Oh wait, the save point's over here. Yes, but it has no power right now. So we gotta give Liturgy 9 his power. Inside power cell. Give me power. Greetings, esteemed Hinduist. How can I assist you? I'm gonna assume that it's meant to be that he is confused. Because based on the conversation she just had, it would either recognize her as Buddhist based off her parents or atheist based off her brother, but Hinduist kind of out of left field there. I vote we restore power to the room. Power's been down? Well, the king said such could be the case. I apologize for my error. Something, I didn't push any buttons. Why did you proceed? Who's the king? Yes, an individual, or another AI. I am not certain. He suggested ways I could improve my effectiveness, which I integrated. Simply put, many of his ideas were included in my talks with the regular users of this center. I'm not following. Why did you capitalize the N and not there? Stylistic choice. Sharing information, providing emotional support, self-improving my methods of easing crew members' worries. That is my programming. Odd pause there. Modifying was kept to a minimum to maintain authenticity of the original text, as well as avoid users' concern. Only slight alterations were made. I see. Restoring power to this room. Save point! Okay, now we can conversate. Greetings, esteemed Hinduist. How may I assist you? Who are you? I am Liturgy 9, an AI responsible for helping crew members find answers towards any questions of philosophical or religious nature. Philosophical. You know, that was going to be a glorious thing. I can also help provide low-level psychiatric support for center visitors, strictly confidential for each user. No, I already read that. What happened here? Performing facility check. Multiple minor damages in the sector. Repair staff is being... Okay, you misspelled staff. Repair staff. Although I guess if the repair staff is robots, you could existentially say that the robots are stuff, as in they're, you know, not... Well, depending on what I don't know, are we saying that the robots in this have full sentience? Because if they don't, then you could make the whole them as stuff claim. But if they have full sentience, then you get into murkier territory. So moving on. Repair staff has been contacted as we speak. Area and mild disorder. Causes unknown. Someone didn't program the world mild well enough for you. Please visit again should you need spiritual guidance. Well, it is at that point, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I'm going to silently wonder where the greenhouse is and assume that it's in nightmare mode. And for now, I will see you next time.